Hi guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be beauty on a budget video. It's all of my favorite drugstore products and how to do a full face of makeup using drugstore products all under $10. So I'm going to start off with working my way out. So starting with primers, foundations, and then, you know, yada yada. Starting off with the Maybelline Baby Skin. I spoke about this in my should you try it video or not, and I love this stuff. I've been using it forever and I was so happy once I found it because it was relatively new when I got it and I couldn't find it anywhere, but now it's out everywhere. So this little guy is about $5 to $6 at your local drugstores. If you have oily skin, if you have normal skin, or if you have dry skin, any skin type this stuff works on. It's silicone based, and you might say, wait a second, silicone does not work on oily skin because it's gonna slide off. No. It's gonna stay on because I don't know, the silicone on it is just so smooth. And if you guys ever try the Smashbox primer, it's just like this. I feel like it's a dupe exactly to it. It's so nice. It fills in the pores. It doesn't just sit on top of it. It really blurs out any imperfections, pore lines, fine wrinkles, and it really helps your foundation stay on. I get about an 8-hour use out of this guy, and I really love just applying it in my T-zone area because that's where my makeup tends to break up a little bit. So I absolutely love this guy, and for $6 you can't go wrong for a primer. And it's really hard to find a drugstore primer nowadays. I feel like drugstore primers don't really work as well as high ends, but this little guy is definitely worth it. I decided to skip foundation today because I feel like that could be a separate video because I love foundations and I have so many to talk about. So I'm going to do a later video for that, but I did decide to include concealers in this video. I have two concealers to talk about. The first one is an oldie but a goodie, and it's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind one. So I love this one. I've been using it forever, and as you can see, I'm almost done with it. I actually need to repurchase this. Most people complain about the sponge applicator, but I actually love how that feels. And the reason why I like this is because it's buildable coverage. So I have freckles and I like to conceal them. So using this, it really just hides them and it really brightens the face to make you look awake. And it definitely helps cover any dark circles or spots you have on your face, and it definitely conceals blemishes very well. It doesn't break up and it definitely does not crease. Like, you can wear this alone and it won't crease on you, unless, you know, you do tend to have oily skin, but this does not crease on me, especially if you set it with some powder. You're gonna get an all-day use out of this, and this guy is exactly at the $10 range. So I've been loving this. I've been using this forever, and it's definitely a great makeup product from the drugstore. And then the next concealer that I have is from LA Girl. So these are brand new, and a lot of people actually have problems finding this. So I got this at my local drugstore for $2, which is amazing because I love this thing. If you have dry skin, I highly recommend this because it's kind of a water-based concealer. So it kind of like hydrates the skin while you're using this. I don't really like putting this underneath my eyes, but I definitely love using it for highlighting. I think that definitely is a great way to use this guy. And it's HD. It looks great in pictures. This one has a lot of shades, so they have like the darker ones for contouring. It doesn't crease. It's really great. If you are looking for a concealer to highlight, this is definitely the one. I wouldn't say it's more for hiding blemishes, but this one definitely is more for hiding blemishes, but this one is more for brightening the eye. And if you set it with some powder, then it will not crease on you, and you're gonna get an all-day use out of this. So I love this guy, and like I said, $2, you can't go wrong with this. So next I'm going to talk about setting powders. So I have so many setting powders to talk about because I love powders. I think powders are awesome. I actually used a powder foundation on my face today, which I'm going to talk about. The first setting powders that I recommend are the L'Oreal True Matches. They have such a wide variety of colors, and it's great because they provide extra coverage. If you're a person who needs a little bit more extra coverage to conceal anything, like I have freckles, so I like using powders to provide the extra coverage for my face. It doesn't look cakey. They don't cake up on you if you have dry skin, and they definitely will not slip and slide if you have oily skin. Use any of these to set underneath your eyes. You're going to be great because you get an all-day use out of this. This goes about at least 10 to 12 hours. And these are about $9 to $10, I think. So these are awesome. And if you ever used a foundation, you guys know that L'Oreal True Match is the bomb. So the next guy I want to talk about is the NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder. So this guy is awesome because you can use him as a foundation alone, as a loose powder, and this is the guy I used today for foundation because I just really didn't feel like throwing on any makeup, so I just wanted to do something super quick. I tend to actually use this as a face setting, so when I do use liquid powders, I tend to go to this just so I can set the rest of my face so it doesn't go anywhere. This guy is about $3, and oh my gosh, you are going to get an all-day wear out of this. This guy is awesome. There's not much wide color range. I think there's about 7 to 8 colors, at least in my drugstore. And it's definitely so light on the face. It's not going to cake up, and it's not heavy. It's not going to feel like your face is dragging you down. It's such a lightweight powder. The thing I love about this loose powder is that it provides so much extra coverage that it's amazing. So if you have rosacea, or if you have any acne or spots that you don't like, this is going to help prevent any of the breakage from your foundation peeking through, because this is just going to cover it, lock it in, and your foundation or your concealer is not going to go. Bronzer, I'm going to talk about the NYC Smooth Skin. So if you're familiar with my channel, you guys know this is my all-time favorite bronzer. The reason why I like this is because it's a 2-in-1 use product. It has an orange undertone, so if you are more of the fair skin or warm side, this is the bronzer for you for contouring. And I love just to bronze up my skin with this, but it's definitely perfect for contouring. This is a great transition shade for your crease to make your lights to darks for your eyeshadows. So this is a great transition shade, and it's just the perfect color, honestly. Can't go wrong with this. And this guy is about $2, I think. $2 to $3. So for blushes, I want to talk about 2 brands that I love and I've been using a lot on my channel. I've been using these brands since I've actually started my channel on YouTube. The first one is Jordana blushes, and these are about $2 each. These blushes, believe it or not, are so pigmented, and they have such a wide variety of shades, and their shades are really neutral, so you can use any of these blushes for any eye look that you're doing. So if you're going bold or if you're going just a neutral eye look, any one of these shades are going to fit. And this is my go-to shade from Jordana. This is 32 Rose Silk. It's just a nice neutral blush, and it's really going to suit any skin tone. The next blushes I want to talk about are the e.l.f. compact blushes, and these are 2 of my favorites. This one is Twinkle Pink, and this one is Pink Passion. So they kind of remind me of the NARS packaging, which I think is pretty cute. And these blushes, whew, you gotta go very light-handed when you use these blushes because they're so pigmented, and they just give off such a beautiful finish to the skin. And these are about $3 each, I think, from Target. Brows, I've been using this quite a long time now. So this is the NYX Cake Powder. This is $5.99. But I love this stuff because, one, if you are a beginner with makeup, this one comes with a wax, an angled brush, and a spoolie. So you have your 3 essentials there to do your brows. So you're just going to use your wax to pin down your brows, and then you're going to use any of the shades to fill in your brows. And I love this because the powder on it is actually super soft. And another great thing about these is that you can actually use any of these shades as a transition shade. And they have a wide variety of colors when it comes to the NYX Cake Powders. And like I said, I've been using that for quite a while now. Mascara, I'm not going to talk about this too much in detail because you guys already know. It's the L'Oreal Telescopic, which is actually at the $10 range. It doesn't clump up your lashes. It gives length and volume. The wand on it is just absolutely beautiful. This mascara is just amazing. I think like pretty much every beauty guru on YouTube uses this. So if you haven't tried it, I highly recommend it. And if you have it, tell me how much you love it. Eyeliners. And I got one for pencil girls who put it in their waterline, and I got one for my wing liner girls. So for wing liner, I highly recommend the NYC liquid eyeliner, and this one is beautiful because if you don't have a steady hand, the brush on it is such a nice pointed tip. It's super nice and liquidy, so it's gonna give you that perfect wing liner. And this is about $2 to $3. For my eyeliner girls inside the waterline is the L'Oreal Extra Intense Liquid Black Eyeliner. So this guy is super creamy. It's a pencil. Like, you can just see one swipe and it's barely touching the skin. You can see how pigmented this thing is, and it stays on the waterline like crazy long. I noticed that I actually am allergic to this, which sucks because this is my favorite eyeliner pencil, but I'm still going to recommend it because it's awesome. I noticed that when I put it in my waterline that it tends to irritate my eyes, so I kind of did stop using it, but I still have to recommend it to you guys because this pencil is just amazing. It's so easy to blend out and smudge if you want to get that perfect smoked out lower lash line, but this pencil is amazing and it's actually $10, which is pretty great for a drugstore eyeliner. For lip liners, I am recommending the Jordana brand. These are just 4 of my favorite lip liners I have from them, and Tawny is a universal lip liner, so this is basically for any lip color or any skin color. So it's just a neutral shade, and you can pretty much wear this with any lipstick that's just neutral, as you can see. And Jordana's lip liners, I believe, are $2, and they stay on the lips all day long, and they just make your lips look a lot fuller. I love these guys. I can't say anything more about Jordana products. I think Jordana's just an awesome brand. And no, I'm not sponsored with them. I actually did want to do a separate video on lipsticks, but I'm going to recommend one lipstick for this video, and that's the Maybelline brand. If you guys have been watching my channel for a long time, you guys know how much I love Maybelline. Especially my favorite lipstick from Maybelline is 26 Nude Creme. And this is just a basic neutral lipstick that's going to go with any makeup look and complete any makeup look. And the reason why I love Maybelline lipsticks is because they don't dry up the lips and they don't look all like patchy after they finish drying up. And you can get about a 4 to 5 hour use out of this. I love this, and it gives off like a nice satin finish, so it's gonna look shiny. And the thing about this lipstick is that you can also just put translucent powder, and you can also mattify these lipsticks, which is pretty amazing. And I love Maybelline packagings, and my mom doesn't like the smell of them, but I love the smell of Maybelline lipsticks, honestly, and I love the packaging. And these are about $5 to $6 wherever you go, so you can't do anything better than Maybelline lipsticks. They're just awesome. And for the final products is lip gloss. Lip gloss I recommend, they are the J-Cat's lip glosses. They're $2 to $3 each, I believe, and they are freaking amazing. They are the bomb.com. They last so long on the lips. And if you get your hair caught in the lip gloss, you're not going to be like trying to get your hair all out of the lip gloss. They aren't sticky and they don't dry out really fast. You're going to get like a 4 to 5 hour use out of them before you're going to have to retouch up on the lips. Can't go wrong with J-Cat's. And they do have a website, and I believe they actually do have like eyeshadows and loose pigments. So I'm going to try those out one day. But for now, I love these lip glosses and they're awesome. Yeah, guys, this completes the video on how to get a full face of makeup for drugstore products under $10. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you guys ever try out any of these products, definitely let me know. I would love to hear. So don't forget to comment below on what videos you want to see next, and if you like this video, don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I will see you all in my next video. Bye!